Hi Scrappy friends, and welcome to Try It Tuesday. Today I have a very simple Christmas card, and it comes right off the Creative Memories website. So here's a picture of the card. It's a very sweet looking card, and I can't wait to show you how it's done. Okay? Another good thing about this card is that we just need a few scraps. Okay, so we need a standard card base. So we need a card base that's 5.5 inches wide by 4.25 inches tall, and we're going to do a horizontal card today. Okay, we do need a few scraps. Mine came from the Creative Memories Seasonal Sightings collection, but you really could use this formula today for any paper collection. And then we just need a few cute embellishments. We're also going to bring in our border making system. Today I'll be using the Poinsettia border making cartridge, and of course my 12-inch trimmer. Okay, let me zoom in a little closer. Okay, so the first thing we want to do, we're going to use a piece of this festive dark red tonal paper, and this one measures the same as our card, 5.5 inches wide by 4.25 inches tall. And this is where we'll bring in our border making system. And this can be done with any of the border making cartridges that are an edge cartridge. So that means it's going to stay attached to the piece of paper when we're finished. Okay, so we're just going to insert it as normal and punch along the 5.5 inch width of the paper. There we go. Now I am using slightly different directions than what you'll see on the Creative Memories blog, but you're going to see that the end result comes out exactly the same. Okay, so we're done with our border making cartridge. So I'm going to attach the red festive paper to the top of my card base, but I'm only going to adhere the top portion. I'm going to leave the bottom portion open for now. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on the top and position it so it's at the top of the card, and remember the bottom part is loose. Okay, so next will be to take our green speckled paper, and this is already a 5.5 inch strip. So from this we just need to cut off a 3/4 inch strip. Okay, and then we are going to take a strip of this tan seasonal sayings designer paper. You'll see it has just different seasonal sayings on it, and this is about a 1/2 inch strip, and I need to cut, and I also need this in a 5.5 inch strip. Okay, so 5.5 inches. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these two and adhere them together. So just like that, and then we're going to make it into a banner. And by that, I'm just going to cut a fishtail or a V on the edge, on the end of each side. Now for me, the way I like to do that is I like to snip up the center and then cut from corner to corner up to the center point, and there we go. Okay, and then make sure your words are facing the right direction, and we're going to adhere that right onto our card front. And when I adhere it, I'm going to adhere it just above the poinsettia punch out from the border making cartridge. And it goes like that. So the back side of the seasonal words is this wood grain paper. Now this one I did cut from my digital art file, so I don't have the words printed on the back. But it's the same thing. If you have any scraps left over of this, you can use, it's just the back side. Okay, so from this piece, I need just a 5.5 inch, do 1.25 inches. Now this is where my directions vary a little bit from what is online. And then I'm just going to tuck mine right under. I did put adhesive still a little bit lower than I should have. So I'm going to now put some adhesive at the bottom and then attach this to the bottom. Otherwise, if you follow the directions online, you'll get the same look, but the strip of paper will be on the inside of the card, and I didn't necessarily want that. I wanted to have a smooth finish on the inside. Okay, so same concept. If you want your poinsettias now, we can come back in with our repositionable and get those poinsettias to lay flat. Okay, then the last thing that we want to do is to embellish. These embellishments also came from the Seasonal Sightings collection, and I'm going to put the snowman right in the center, and I'm going to lift him up onto some foam tape, and then these beautiful snowflakes with the gold foiling. I'm going to take one of those and tuck it right behind the snowman, which accents the gold on the snowman as well. And then the last thing is this little bit of holly will be attached right onto the front of the snowman. And there we go. Super quick, super easy. I love this formula for a card. You can really change this up for any season or any celebration, and all you need is a card base and a few scraps of paper and some adorable embellishments, and you have the perfect card. Okay, well, that's it for this episode of Try It Tuesday. I hope that you enjoyed this quick episode, and if you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and thank you for doing that. And until next time, everyone, please take care, happy holidays, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.